Hello. Do you face conflicts in your life? Of course, who doesn't? And do you know how best to resolve them? I'm sure you must be knowing. And in this video, I'm going to share with you certain ideas so that you can start resolving conflicts much more effectively. Before we move on, click on the link below, subscribe to my YouTube channel, stay connected. Conflicts are an inevitable part of our life. When there are two human beings, which means two thinking minds are there is a huge possibility that there can be conflicts. Don't go into the size of the conflict, but there is likely to be conflict. Conflict is nothing else but difference of opinion about certain things. So, first important point in the process of resolution of conflict is that you must understand that conflict or the behavior that a person is showing are only visible symptoms of something which is going on below that behavior. What is driving that behavior is much more important to know. So take the example of an iceberg. Only 10% is visible, but 90% is below the surface of water. So conflicts are typically like an iceberg. What is visible is very small portion, but what is not visible is the cause of the visible behavior. So when you have to move towards resolution of conflicts, you must start digging deeper so that you can understand what are the drivers of the behavior of the person with whom you are having a conflict and you want to resolve that. Once that comes on the surface, comes out in the open, then it becomes easy to understand anyone. First important point. Second important point that you must understand is you must have clarity about what you want in terms of resolution. Many times people go into the resolution process even without knowing what they want out of this. And how does clarity come? I have said in many of my videos, clarity comes only by asking questions. So you need to ask yourself, what do you want out of it? And if you are not sure that you have the right answers within yourself, maybe talk to people whom you trust so that they can give you some inputs as to what are the possible outcomes that you can look forward to in any conflict situation. Third important and very significant aspect is you need to start listening better. Many times again, conflict, in fact, many times the cause of conflict itself is that someone is not listening. So, listening helps you to get clarity about what other people want. And in fact, when we talk about conflict, management of conflict or resolution of conflict, it's always suggested you need to listen first and then express yourself. Right? So, listening is the third important thing. Fourth important point that I'm suggesting is you need to have clarity in your communication so that other people can understand you much better. They can understand what you want. They can understand the reason of your demands and wants. So you need to have clarity in your expression. Another important point when it comes to listening and expressing both is that you need to have an emotional balance. Why is it important? Simple reason is when other people are expressing their demands or whatever they are expressing, there may be an emotional content in them which may trigger your emotions. So that is why it's important to have emotional balance. And the last point that I'm suggesting here is if you want to resolve conflicts forever, of course it's a utopian idea, but if you want to move towards that, you need to have a mentality, a mindset of win-win. When you operate with win-win mindset, you always move towards that kind of a situation where every party involved in conflict goes out with a sense that yes, we have got what we wanted out of it. And that ultimately happens when there is an openness in conversation, openness in expression. Both important things are happening. People are communicating openly and people are feeling that they have been listened to. When all these are part of the process, the only thing that can happen is resolution of conflict.